Hello again. This video is to help demonstrate the vertical and horizontal translations of a couple of functions, one a quadratic and also a square root function. So on this slide here, and again this is on the N-spire calculator, using sliders we can see that if we have our quadratic function x minus h to the power of 2, and if the slider is at 0 right here, we know it's going to just be our parent function. Now if we move the slider up, we go, it translates over. So when we move it to 5, the vertex now is at 5, 0, and if we move it down to the negative side, it moves over here. So x minus a negative, let's make that negative 5, it'll be here at negative 5. It's also read that, x plus 5, which is the same as x minus a negative 5, would give us that same thing as well. Going to the next page, okay, this time we have x squared plus k. So plus k is outside the quadratic function part, the squaring part. So what happens when we move our slider? So when we go positive 5, it just translates a vertical shift up by 5. And if we go to negative 5, he just translates it down. Now this one has a combination of both h and k, so if we set this back to 0, we have our parent function. But we can move it right or left, horizontal shift, up or down, vertical shift, using these sliders. So it gives us up, this will take us to the left, this will take us down, takes us over here, back up. So that's a combination of vertical and horizontal shifts. Let's move on to another slide. You can do the same thing also with virtually any function. Here we have a square root function. So inside the function part, the square root, if we subtract something from x, it moves it to the right, and if we subtract a negative or add something to x, it goes to the left. So this negative 5 here just shifts everything to the left, and then also the k on the outside of the function will move it up, move it down, so on and so forth. So we can see our nice translation, vertical, horizontal. Let's set everything back to 0. And that is it for this. Hopefully it helps understand vertical and horizontal shifts. Thank you.